Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Halloween month. We are going to be doing one of two this year. I unfortunately couldn't get as many Halloween looks as I wanted to, but this is going to be one inspired by this Halloween costume that I just picked up from Party City. This was only $30. This is a bodysuit and I think it's super sexy. It hugs my body in all the right places, and I really also love the fact that it glows in the dark so that I don't get run over this Halloween. This is going to be my Halloween costume this year. I will also link this costume down below in the description box in case you guys are interested in it. Again, I picked it up from Party City. If you guys have not already subscribed to my channel, I do invite you to subscribe down below. It supports me and my kids in the process, and I just really appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me in today's tutorial. Now let's go ahead and get started.
I'm back. Boo.
I decided to do my complexion off of camera along with my eyebrows. You guys can watch my other videos, which I show you guys how I do my complexion. But in today's video, I really wanted to focus on the eye look and also on the Halloween portion of the face, the skeletal / skull makeup for you guys. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be using two different palettes. I want you guys to grab whatever palettes that you guys have with these colors. I'm gonna probably be using the Morphe X Ashley Strong eyeshadow palette along with the Juvia's Place Wahala 2 palette. These two have really great shades of green, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and get started with the eye portion first. If you want to skip through this eye tutorial, you can definitely do so. I'll put a timestamp right here so that you guys can skip through this eye portion if you guys want to do something else. If you guys don't like my eye look and you guys just want to see how I did the skeleton makeup on my face. So let's get started. First and foremost, I need an eyeshadow base. You guys can see that my foundation and concealer is all creasing all over the eyes. So I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty eye primer. I guess it's universal, like there's no different shades to this. Does she only have one eye primer? So I'm just gonna begin to apply it onto the eyelid like so, and then I'm gonna take this little mini sponge. This one is from HipDot. I received it, I think it was in an Ipsy bag. That's gonna create a nice tacky base for our eyeshadow application. I really just cannot stand loud cars. This right here is what the Ashley Morphe palette looks like. Love it. You guys can see that there's very intense greens in here, and that's why I picked this palette. I'm going to begin by using the color I Am Confident, and I'm going to be placing it at the inner corner of the eye. So I'm just going to deepen out the eye as much as possible, like that. And I'm also going to be placing this color right here to the outer corner. This is a beautiful color. Okay, now I'm grabbing this shade right here. It's called Jealous. And with this color, I'm going to be overlapping that other color that we just placed and blending out the edges as much as possible. Like, just don't be scared to add the color like really far in here, because again, we're just creating like the hollows of the eyes, like intensifying them. And I'm going to be placing this color out here as well. I think I want to do like a yellowish shade just to really soften out the edges as much as possible. So I'm going to be picking up this color right here. I think this is a perfect color to soften up that darkness that we have going on. I'm going to be placing it right underneath the eyebrow and also like the outer edges. Ooh, that looks like a peacock color, right? Like this looks like very peacock inspired. But we're definitely going to be deepening up this look a lot more. I don't know, girl, but this is looking real pretty. I almost want to take this color and also apply it in this inner part, because why not? We're going to go back in with that first original brush that we used and the color I Am Confident, which is the first color that we used for this eye look. And we're going to darken up the color a little bit more, because as we're blending, we're also losing the previous shade that we used. So want to make sure that this color really comes through. Using the darkest shade, once again, I Am Confident, I'm going to take it to the lower lash line and connecting it to the outer corner of the top area right here. So just connecting the two. I've been dying to use this liquid shadow from Frankie Rose. This one is in the color Slay, and it is absolutely beautiful and reflective. Like, it's duochrome. You can see multiple different colors. So I just want to put this on my eye. We're going to be doing kind of like a halo. No, not necessarily a halo. This would be called a spotlight eye. So we're going to be taking this all the way up here. That's why I kind of left that center shade, like the center, undone and untouched. So we're going to go in with this liquid shadow directly onto the eye and just place it going upwards just like that. Look how beautiful that looks. That is absolutely gorgeous. Once it dries down, I'm going to place more of it in that center part of the eye. But that is looking so stunning. You guys can see how reflective, and at night, especially if you're going to be wearing this for Halloween, is just going to look beautiful. This is going to be my Halloween makeup for this year. I don't normally dress up, but this costume is, I just, you know, it's perfect. Like, I want to dress up with my kids this year. Okay, once again, I'm going to go back, now that it's kind of like dried down, I'm going to go back into that, oh shoot, it kind of fell out. I'm going to go back into that middle part of the eye just to intensify it right in the middle. That looks so gorgeous. Do not worry, we're not going to be leaving it like this. I have to wait for this to completely dry down, and then I want to go back into this area right here with the darkest shade that we used. It's called I Am Confident. We're going to be applying it to the outer corner once again so that everything just like blends really nicely, because you guys can see it's like sparkly and then it just goes matte. Like, I want that beautiful transition, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're just placing this color to the inner and outer corner of the eye. I'm back. I did the other eye. Now we're going to be applying some eyeliner to the inside of the eye so that we can, I don't like getting too close because I have very sensitive eyes. And then I'm going to go back in with that pencil brush that I used to apply that dark green, and then just smudge it out. Another thing that I do want to do is apply some liquid liner to the top of the eye. I don't know, I think that's what we have to do. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Life Liner. This is the quick and easy liner. I'm not going to wing it out. I'm just placing it on top of the lashes. Now I'm going to begin the skeleton portion of the face by sketching out kind of like the visual of this image right here that I found on Pinterest. This is kind of what I was going for, but I realized like I should have probably painted my face white or gone lighter with my foundation because I am pretty tan. Anyway, I am using the cream gel liner from ColourPop to sketch out what I'm going to be drawing on the face. This one is in the color Peach Fuzz. I believe it was last year or the year before I invested into the Mayron Paradise palette, which is over $100, and it consists of so many different colors of paint for the face. I haven't been using it as much, so I'm like, let me whoop it out. If you don't have any face paints, I highly recommend you go over to Michael's and buy this Nazaroo paint. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys an image right here that you guys can purchase. I recommend getting a white one and a black one, and that's all you're going to need for Halloween. Back in the day, I used to body paint and paint a lot. You guys, if you guys have been with me for some time, you guys know that I definitely used to go all out for Halloween, but it's been quite some time since I've done that, so I'm a little bit rusty. And one thing that I've definitely struggled with this look is being symmetrical. Like, both sides, I could not get them to look alike. So that was definitely a struggle, but still I pulled through and tried my very best, and I'm honestly pretty happy with the outcome. So just keep watching and you will learn from my mistakes. I'm also really curious as to what you guys are dressing up as for Halloween. Do you guys still dress up? How old are you guys? Because I am in my 30s, and this is going to be like one of the first Halloweens where I actually dress up with my kids. So sad but true. But you know, when it comes to Halloween, I'm like last minute, I'm getting them ready, and like I have no time for me. But this year, I'm definitely going to be making time for me. Should I vlog? Maybe. Is it just me, or does it look like I have some sick ass sideburns with this paint? Anyway, let's move on to the white paint. Again, you can purchase this Nazaroo. You just need black and white. Like, that is the main colors that you need for Halloween makeup. because you can also like use white paint and then use eyeshadow over it to make it a colorful color. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm drawing the teeth now. And this is where it starts to all tie together, all come along. Trust the process, and you guys will learn to trust me, okay, in the process. I'm going to take some black eyeshadow and I'm going to be applying it over the black paint just to mattify it and also create some shadows to the outlining of the black paint. Creating the shadow of the black is also going to make the neon area really pop out. You guys will see what I mean shortly. Now it's time to create some gaps between the teeth because homegirl does floss, you know. I'm connecting the gaps of the teeth to the rest of the black paint. As you guys can see in my reference picture, it all kind of like ties together in that area. And that's kind of what I was going for. I wish it came out exactly like this, but you know, a girl can only do so much. I'm a little rusty, guys. I'm a little rusty, okay? Be patient with me. Next year, I'm going to be going all out. Mark my words. So you really don't want to miss out on next year, okay? So make sure you guys subscribe so that you guys can witness it all unravel. I did mess up on one of the teeth right over here, but it's fine. It just kind of looks like I got some plaque growing. I'm going to start creating the shadows of the teeth. If you guys can see in the reference picture, kind of like drags down to the jawline up to the nose. So I'm using eyeshadow to really smudge the paint down, like I'm smudging the paint down. And I also did grab some eyeshadow on the brush to create those shadows going down. As I continued to paint, I kind of noticed where I was not symmetrical in this look. So I started to go in with the black paint and really make sure that everything looked proportional on both sides. So again, trying my best. I connected the bottom of the teeth, the outlining of it, to where the hollows of the cheeks are. I also went in with some more black paint and added some paint between each tooth at the top and smudged it out a little bit more up there. Taking the black paint once again, and I'm creating the nose shape. It's kind of like a little Batman head. That's kind of what I think of it when I'm drawing it. There's still a few things that I need to do to this, but I want to allow it to dry down. So we're going to go into this eyeshadow here from the Morphe palette. It's like a bluish shade. You could use a white shade, but I wanted to create some highlighted areas to the face. You guys can see that in my reference picture that she has like those white areas. So I wanted to use blue because this blue is really pretty because why not? And since I am tan, I feel like this really made the difference in the makeup look because it just really highlighted these key points of the face, which is the cheekbones, the chin. But I really do wish that I had gone lighter with my face makeup because it's a freaking skull makeup and like I'm brown. I look like I'm alive. Now it's time to create the neon illusion of things. So I'm taking some white paint and outlining the black paint, just the outline of it. I'm not going over the black area. I'm going above the black paint. So this is the part where I tell you can see the eyeshadow really like the shadows. You know how I was creating the shadow with the eyeshadow? Yeah, that's what happens, Tracy, when you do that. Anyway, you can still see the shadow of the black underneath this white area that I'm drawing on. Take your brightest shade of green that you have in your eyeshadow collection. This one here is from one of the Juvia's Place eyeshadows. I'm not gonna go looking for it, girl, but this is what it is. Okay, I'll link it down below for you guys. I'm gonna take this color and just go over the white paint to create the green neon look. And if you are putting this eyeshadow outside of the lines, even better, because again, we're creating shadows and this is all gonna look great at the end. I'm also going to take this shimmer green, which is right above the last one that we just used, and I'm going to be placing this to highlight some areas of the face because just look at it. It looks really pretty. I'm taking some white paint once again, and I have to outline the nose area to create that neon look on the nose as well. Okay, and my most popular brush that I ever use, I use this one for cut creases, and it's just so precise. I love this brush. I always have it linked down below in my FAQ section of my description box down below. So don't forget to check it out. Okay, so I'm using it because it's so precise, and I'm just going to create the line. This is where the neon look or the effect is going to come into place. You guys can see it. And because we already have that green base at the bottom with the eyeshadow, this white is just really going to pop through and create that illusion of a neon look. We're going to do the same exact process to the nose, go in with the eyeshadow, then outline it again. You guys can use any color that you guys want to do this. Like, you don't have to use green. It can be like a pink neon skull, or, you know. I really wish I would have done more Halloween looks this year, but, you know, I can only do so much, and I will share with you guys all of my Halloween looks from the previous year, which I'm so proud of. A lot of those videos are still doing so great till this day. I'll have a playlist link in the description box and also have some videos linked towards the end of the video. I'm being a perfectionist up at this point, going back over my mistakes or any little touch-ups. I'm also taking a glitter shadow. This one is from Juvia's Place, and I'm going over the teeth, the white teeth, just so that it kind of gives that reflective look at night. You know, you want that sparkle look. Last but not least, adding some lashes. And that wraps up this look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's Halloween makeup look. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give my video a thumbs up. Also subscribe before you leave, and I really hope to see you guys in my next look. Bye guys. Have you shopped with me yet? Go ahead and take a look. I have so many eyelashes, different styles to complement any occasion. I also sell eyelash glue. I have press-on nail sets that I hand paint with love myself. I sell press-on nail kits, which you can do your own DIY nails, or maybe you want to sell your own press-on nails. I have so much to offer on my website, so go ahead and visit www.soñadoraofficial.com.